I have a lot of memories from when I was a child. One that's always stuck out to me, though, was when I was about 10 years old and I was in school and I struggled. And I didn't struggle with English, math, or science. I struggled holding still. And I would try to listen, focus, and process ideas, but I couldn't help myself. And to be honest, I would sit there and then I would just start tapping. And the students in the class would look at me and they'd say, "Hey, stop tapping." A lot of the time, I didn't even realize I was doing it. But then eventually the teachers got after me and they would yell at me and they'd say, "Clint, you have to stop tapping." It got so bad that I got sent to the principal's office for tapping. And he said to me, "Okay, maybe when you go back to class, just try sitting on your hands." So I did. I went back to class and when I felt myself starting to tap, I did this. I sat on my hands. And that worked for about 5 seconds. One time I was tapping in class and my teacher, Mr. Jensen, looked at me and he yelled. He said, "Clint, stay after class." And I thought to myself, this is it. I am done. Now, I've always been the type of person that believes that a single moment in time can change a person's life. And this was one of those moments for me that I will never forget. So I was sitting there with Mr. Jensen and an empty classroom. And he walked past me and he sat next to his desk and he said, "Clint, come here. I want to talk to you." And as he looked me right in the eye, he said, "I'm proud of you unless I'm not in trouble. But I do have just one question that I have to ask you." And he asked, he said, "Have you ever thought about playing the drums?" And In that moment, Mr. Jensen, he leaned back and he opened the top drawer of his desk. And he reached in and he pulled out my very first pair of drumsticks. He held them in his hands and he looked at me and he said, "Hey, Clint, you're not a problem. I think you're in trouble." From that moment on, I have never put those sticks down. I toured, recorded, played drums all over the world. My whole college education was paid for with just gigs in the country. Just because I'm a single woman who done it, somebody believed in me. And he saw something in me that I didn't even see before. And from that moment, I learned that there's a difference between being the best in the world and being the best for the world.
Good morning, everyone. We're going to get started now. I wish we were in the Massac Auditorium, but I'm glad we can still get together for our convocation, even if it's here on Zoom. I did want to say if we were together today, I was hoping to have, I know we have plenty of disposable masks for everybody, but we've also purchased over 500 masks for all of our staff members. Like everything else, I learned when I took my daughter shopping at IKEA the other day, the supply lines are all messed up. So these masks are not in yet, but as soon as they come in, I'll make sure they get to everybody. So we're going to try to stick to our traditional lineup here and make this as authentic as possible. I'd like to ask everyone to please ensure that you're still muted. Also, as I share the screen, please click on the little icon next to or on top of the speakers and select Show Small Active Video Speaker. Again, if you click on top of where the presenters or where the people are going to be talking, you'll see a little icon there. And one of them, as you hover over it, it says Show Small Active Video Speaker. This will allow you to watch each speaker as they present this morning. Now I'd like everyone to please stand. Like I said, we're going to make this as authentic as possible. As Pia Montes Santarelli, third grader over at Stepney Elementary, leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance this morning.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now I'd ask that you remain standing as Senior Elizabeth LaRosa performs our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright lights and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you all. I want to thank all of the Board of Education members who are joining us this morning. I believe on Zoom with us this morning, we have David Ferris, Shannon Riley Monaco, Jerry Stevens, and Nick Kapoor. I believe they've all joined us today. Members of the Board of Education volunteer their time, and I thank them for their commitment to our staff and our students. Leading this group is our chair, Donna Lane. While the chair position is also a volunteer position, Donna and I usually spend multiple times a day talking to each other. Donna guides the Board of Education with her conviction of always doing what's right for kids. If being the board chair wasn't enough, Donna also volunteers on the Monroe Elementary PTO and serves as co-president of the Massac PTC. It's my pleasure to introduce Donna to everyone this morning.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to take a few minutes to welcome everybody back to school this morning. I think this morning was the first time, and I don't even know